Hi, and welcome to the Witness series. You know, we believe that people need the Lord. You know that this is true. And we know that the world is throwing out gods and solutions that just don't fulfill people's deepest needs. In fact, so often promises just come up empty. And we've seen lives just get destroyed by chasing money, fame, or some other kind of elusive goal. But how can we share the good news of Jesus Christ in a way that isn't just preachy and moralistic? The Witness series has actually been designed because we believe that the best way for us to share the good news of Jesus Christ is to actually be a living, breathing testimony of the power of God. That's what witness means. In Acts 1 verse 8, Jesus promises the Holy Spirit and instructs us to be witnesses. Now, the word martyrios in Greek for witness is actually a legal word. It means somebody who gives a testimony, or think of it as an eyewitness account. In session 1, we're going to be talking about how to live out an authentic, deep walk with God. Now I realize that in one session, it's going to be impossible to make your Christian life real, alive, and vibrant, right? I mean, like, we've got this one home group session where we're talking about it. But actually, it's easier and simpler than we think. You see, a real Christian is someone who allows God into their life. That's what we're going to be talking about. Some of you, myself included, may not be perfect. You may not even feel like you're the model Christian. Maybe you think that you don't have enough Bible knowledge or that you're not a good communicator. Actually, none of those things are required for being an authentic Christian. What is a necessary first ingredient for being an effective witness of Jesus Christ? I think it is that you allow God into your life. You see, in the book of Acts, the first movement, the first action was taken by God Himself. In fact, you see that even in the Bible, that creation begins with God Himself. Christianity always begins by us allowing God to make the first move. In Acts 2, 1-2, it says, "And when the day of Pentecost arrived, they were all together in one place. And suddenly there came a sound from heaven as of a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting." The church began with the move of the Holy Spirit as something that God initiated. And then Christians just allowed God to move. Everyone can be a witness. Honestly, anybody can be a witness. But you've got to ask the question, what are you a witness of? Are we a witness of religion and certain practices or pretend Christianity? Are we a witness of being an Asian or an Australian? Or are we being a witness to a living God? And the only way we can be a real eyewitness to a living God is to have a kind of Christian walk where we're authentically engaging with God, allowing God into our lives. So we're going to explore that in the discussion today. I want to just bring up this concept that the way we relate to God and allow Him to move in our lives is different for each person. In fact, Bill Hybels talks about several ways that we can relate and allow God into our lives. One is relationally. Some of us, it's intellectually, and we read the Bible, we understand God. For others, it's through serving. Others still, it's contemplative, and so it's reflective. Others, it's activist, which means you are taking part in being God's hands and feet in promoting justice in the world. For others, it's in creation, and you see and you connect with God through His nature and the world around. And yet others still, you allow God in your life through worship. I hope you'll have a good discussion about what a vibrant, authentic Christian life is like, because that's the first thing that's needed in being a witness. God bless.